Today, we'll be assembling the Tesla Cyberquad for kids.
Due to the size and weight of the Cyberquad for kids, it is recommended that 2 adults remove and lift the product from the carton. Loosen the crown nut and washer from either side of the rear axle. Lift the rear of the product and pull the rear wheels out towards the ends of the axle. Be sure to align the holes in the hub of the rear wheels with the holes in the rear axle.
Insert an M6x35 shoulder bolt into each hole.
Be sure the head of the bolt sits in the recessed side of the hub. Slide a M6 washer over the end of each bolt. Then, thread an M6 lock nut over the end of each bolt. Use a wrench to hold the lock nut in place while tightening the bolt with a 5mm Allen key. Repeat for the other rear wheel. Start the crown nut by hand, then tighten with a wrench until one of the slots in the nut are aligned with the hole in the axle. Insert a cotter pin through the crown nut and axle. Use a pair of pliers to bend the ends of the pin away from each other. Repeat for the other rear wheel. Remove the crown nuts and washers from both front axles by hand. Before installing the front wheel, be sure the bearings are aligned with the hole in the wheel. Slide one of the front wheels over the right axle. If the bearing is misaligned, push upward into position. Slide the washer and crown nut over the end of the axle. Start the crown nut by hand, then tighten with a wrench until one of the slots in the nut are aligned with the hole in the axle. Insert a cotter pin through the crown nut and axle. Use a pair of pliers to bend the ends of the pin away from each other. Repeat for the other front wheel. Before you can remove the rear spacer, turn the product on its side. Use the 5mm Allen key to loosen the bolts securing the rear metal tube spacer while holding the nuts in place with a wrench. Set the hardware aside for later use. Remove the metal tube spacer and discard. Insert the new square metal tube with rubber inserts in between the rear frame and the main frame. Move the rear frame away from the main frame. Fasten the new square metal tube with rubber inserts in place with the two shoulder bolts that secured the metal tube spacer. Use a wrench to hold the lock nuts in place while tightening the bolts with a 5mm Allen key. With the product back upright, align the 4 holes on the handlebar with the 4 holes on the steering tube. Thread an M6 by 10 bolt into each of the 4 holes. Use the 5mm Allen key to tighten these bolts, securing the handlebar in place. Align the handlebar cover so that the longer side faces the rear of the product. Firmly press in place.
Identify the rear and front hubcaps.
With the product set back on its side, set one of the smaller hubcaps in place over the rear wheel. Be sure the holes in the hubcap align with the holes in the wheel. Insert an M6 by 16 bolt into each of the 3 holes and tighten in place with the 5mm Allen key. Then install the hubcap cover by firmly snapping each arm in place. Repeat for the front wheel with one of the larger hubcaps and covers. Then turn the product onto its other side for the remaining 2 wheels. Snip the zip ties securing the front bumper to the frame. Position the front bumper so the wider face is on top. Fit the tubes of the front bumper into the mounts on either side of the frame. Fasten the bumper on either side with an M6 by 27 bolt. Capture each bolt with an M6 lock nut. Use the 5mm Allen key to tighten these bolts, securing the bumper in place. Now you're ready to roll.